For day 3 notes, the concentration is chords and arcs in circles. So first of all, what is a chord? A chord is a segment whose endpoints are on a circle. And these are the different theorems that talk about those types of chords and what they mean for creating different congruent angles. So for an example 1, it says that CA is congruent to BD. So if CA and BD are congruent, these arcs are congruent because of those segments there. So AC, arc AC, is congruent to arc BD. So here it says the measure of arc CD is 60. Can you find the measure of arc AB? Well, this is also 60. Okay. How do we find the measure of CA? Well, in this case, we could add the 60 and the 60 and get 120, and then subtract that from 360, which is 240. And because these are congruent arcs, we can divide that by 2 and get that each one of these arcs are 120 degrees. Okay, and then the measure of arc BD is going to be the same, 120. The measure of arc CDB. Okay, so CDB, this is 120, this is 60, that's 180. Okay, and then the measure of arc BAC, so 60 plus 120 is 180. So knowing that you get 180 this way, and then you get 180 that way, it says, what do you know about CB and AD? Segment AD, segment BC. Well, in this case, they're a diameter. Now, for here, it says congruent chords and arcs. So for this one, there's a lot of stuff that we got to fill in. So first, I would say their corresponding arcs are congruent. So if I look at segment AB, that's congruent to segment CD. And if that's the case, then arc AB is congruent to arc CD. Okay, that's a segment, that's an arc. They are also equidistant from the center. So AB, if AB is congruent to CD again, then EF, right here, is congruent to EG. If a diameter or a radius is perpendicular to a chord, then it bisects the chord and its arc. Meaning, if EH is perpendicular to chord AB, that applies that AF is equal to BF. Okay? That also means the measure of arc AH is congruent to the measure of arc BH. Okay, so for example 2, finding the length of a chord. First of all, this entire thing right here, this entire chord is congruent to SR, or RS in this case. So this 12.5 represents this little piece. The 9 represents this piece here, okay? And then the 9 also represents this. So 12.5 plus 12.5 gives you 25. So that is what RS equals. It equals 25. Okay? Then in part B, it asks what is the, or find X and then find the segment LM. So if this is congruent to this, which they are, 18 plus 18 is 36, that's 36, then these two segments are congruent to each other. So we're going to set up an equation, 2x plus 8 equals x plus 12. So x is 20. And if x is 20, if I plug that into LM, 2 times 20 plus 8 is 48. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Subtract 8, I added 8, that's 4. Okay, if I plug 4 in, 8 plus 8, 4, 8 plus 8 is 16. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we're going to start a new video from here.